My name is Hia Amin, and in this video, I'll be demonstrating my project called Food Price and Nutrition Analytics Dashboard. The goal of this project is to make food price and nutrition data easier to explore and understand, since they change frequently across regions and categories, and raw spreadsheets make it difficult to identify trends or compare items. This dashboard is designed to turn raw data into interactive visual insights. And this app is meant for students, researchers, and anyone who's interested in understanding how food prices and affordability vary over time rather than making predictions. It focuses on exploratory data analysis. And this app, it is a Python based web application which is built on Streamlit, which connects processed food price and nutrition data to an interactive dashboard. So users can filter the data by food items, categories, stores, and data ranges. It is based on these selections that the simple app dynamically updates charts and summary metrics such as price trends and healthy basket index, which reflects cost per standardized nutrition units. The key idea is that users don't need to write code or manually analyze data, they can explore it visually and interactively. So, looking at the high level architecture, so first the raw data sets are worked upon by ETL processing, and we put the database in the PostgreSQL SQL storage. There's the Streamlit app on which it is all processed, the queries are processed, and then the charts are rendered on Plotly. So this is how we run the app in the beginning, and it just opens on localhost as of now, and then I'm planning to deploy it on Vercel. So this is how the app looks like. This is the main dashboard, and on the left hand side you can see how the sidebar controls work. So the users are allowed to select specific food items, like here you can see broccoli, brown rice, chicken breast, and stuff like that. And then the metrics gives a quick sense of cost per standardized quantity, and below that the dashboard shows tables and charts summarizing the data. They provide the overview before any filters are applied. Now, for example, here I choose an option like meat using the category filter, and I apply this filter. Here you can see that the charts update automatically without refreshing the page. And since the price trend chart shows how meat prices change over time within the selected data range, it makes it easy to identify fluctuations, spikes, or periods of stability. If I adjust like you can see I can like hover over it and see more information about it. This interactive behavior is the code for functionality of the app, and users can explore multiple scenarios in seconds instead of manually processing data. So the main dashboard view, as we saw, is clean and readable. It has a very good layout with charts and tables, and it shows proper summary metrics on the top. So to summarize, this dashboard provides an interactive way to explore food price and nutrition along with filters and visualizations. It supports EDA and automated decision making, and in future it will also be extended by adding forecasting models, additional data sets, or deployment to a particular cloud environment. But even in this current form, it demonstrates a complete data pipeline from ingestion to user facing analytics. Uh, some of the limitations that I came across were the local Streamlit execution and the dataset scope, but I think we'll be able to handle it very well in the future, as I discussed about the scope. And that's all about the system that I developed, and I hope you like it. Thank you.